Greetings, beautiful earth signs. Welcome to your January reading. So we do your reading for January, and then I'll be coming in with like a bonus reading, I guess you could say. Not straight after this video, but they'll be up in the next evening or tomorrow. It's about the currents of love. The full moon in Cancer was, to me, very intensely intense. And of course, it does pay to check check the other readings and other signs as well, lovely Taurians, because we are a mixed bag of all sorts of different things. It's funny, isn't it? I'm in the room of many doorways. The room of many doorways. Let's see. We'll get an overarching energy card for you, beautiful Earth children. Overarching energy for Taurians, beautiful Taurians today. What is overarching energy? Oh, it's just a card that I accidentally left out. I wondered why they weren't jumping. I think they do have a mind of their own, and there we get a lovely card coming for you, jumping out for you, Taurus. Overarching energies at this time, the beginning of a new year. This is glorious. It's a card of summer. Express and relax. Bask in the bounty that's around you. It doesn't matter whether it's valuable or the natural world, or it's an object of sorts, or bask, or something within yourself. Bask in your bounty, and in the bounty. This is in the journey map deck. There are 4 cards that represent different points of the year, and so I guess in the southern hemisphere it's kind of appropriate. But I would suggest to everyone in other parts of the world, which is literally the opposite parts, I guess, and whether it is difficult times, wintry times, difficult times generally, to look around just at the most simplest things around you. But it would suggest, like the sun card, that the sun's shining on you, Taurians. So let's see what your choice is at this current time. Taurus's choices. Wow. Your choice, Taurus, as we have the Knight of Swords. Very mental card. He's up high, he's up in the clouds. He has a direct target that he is going towards. You know, he's really zeroed in on it. One of the other signs had this, I think, in the same position, but a very direct, targeted approach. And he is in motion, he's moving towards it. He's propelled, in fact. He's propelled by his mind, by the speed of it. This is interesting. So your choices, it's as if you've got, I just hear it. It's as if you've got a one track mind one track, one direction, and that's what you are. It's like heading in this really specific direction. Interesting, Taurus. Interesting. The Knight moves very quickly, the Knight of Swords. Let's see any challenges here for beautiful Taurians. Any challenges? Really jumped out. Excuse me. Challenge is actually the speed at which things are moving at the moment. That's your challenge, I think. Beautiful Earth sign. Here we have another Knight. Choice. Challenge. This is very slow moving. They couldn't be at different points of the compass, is what I'm getting. Slow and steady wins the race. This guy's not slow and steady at all. And he's sharp. There's a sharpness here. Now, of course, the court cards often, some people read them as individuals in your life, and that's all very true. They can well be. So it's kind of interesting because these two guys or gals are actually at one, opposite, different ends of a scale of sorts. So choice and challenge, or maybe things are not moving as quickly as you would like. But see, they're beautiful, both of them. Are they not? So we see, it's either I get there real fast or I just take my time. I'm not sure. But I'm sure you know a little bit more than I. But it's certainly bounty. If it was if it was in the realms of romance, you would be looking at two choices. But I don't really generally read that. I don't feel that about this. I think it's about how you relate to what's around you and the value of what is around you. What is worth being slightly myopic for at this time. I think the challenge is just to be consistent and steady, which is sort of, Taurians are supposedly renowned for that, slow and steadiness. So there's a speed with the Knight of Swords, speed, sort of blind speed almost, except he knows the target. He knows he's been on this, is what I get. He's been on this trajectory before. Not sure. Okay, so in this situation for the beautiful, beautiful Taurians, we look for some ease, a kind of a cloak that we can pop on. Cloak of ease would be the directive here. The directive to be very much in touch with your emotional center, understand what it is to have a self-filling cup. I guess emotional, it is emotional independence, but the Queen rides the ripples and the feeling, the vibration of the people around her also. but she in terms of if we're thinking in terms of love, I guess, she really has, and I've said it before, I know, but I always think of a self-fulfilling, self-sustaining system. You know, like a garden that's in perfect balance because of the plants that are planted in it, because of the way that it's designed, because of the place that it exists and its weather patterns. It's this perfect ecosystem, the Queen. And she doesn't need to go anywhere. She doesn't need to chase anything. She's on her throne, you know. Bask in the bounty around you, my friend, of which there is much to bask in, I feel, for you this January. Whatever your situation, bask in that. Soak it up. Enjoy. I hope that resonated for some of you beautiful Taurians, and I thank you very much for joining me today. And I do look forward to you joining me again for the water well readings that will be on really shortly for each sign. It feels like it's been a very intense sort of emotional time for many people. So I look forward to that, to seeing what comes out in the cards. And please do bask in the bounty that you've really created. You've positioned yourself there. Bask in it. Enjoy and take care over this month, and thank you. Thank you, lovely Taurians.